I'd like to call this Town and Gown meeting to order at 10:33 a.m. and I'll read the land acknowledgement. The city of Thorold is situated on treaty land. This land is steeped in the rich history of the First Nations, such as the Wandronk, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe, including the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. There are many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people from across Turtle Island that live and work in Niagara today. The City of Thorold stands with all Indigenous people, past and present, in promoting the wise stewardship of the lands on which we live. Are there any declarations of interest? Seeing none, can I get a mover and a seconder to adopt the agenda? Councillor Sentence and Councillor Didovaitis. All those in favor?
Okay. Thank you for calling back. Okay. Have a good day. Bye.
What?
You said I already command for the projector because it can't be like explain there.
What? Okay, so all those in favor again, sorry. Opposed, that is carried. Adoption of the minutes. Can I get a mover and a seconder to adopt the minutes? Mark and Councillor Didovaitis. That's the minutes from February 23rd, 2026. Are there any errors or omissions? All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Are there any items of correspondence? There are none. And so up first, we're going to talk about fall semester preparation because this is our last meeting before the fall preparation, which is usually, I would say around the last week of August, we start making sure we're ready, and then leading into Welcome Wagon and all the other events that take place. So up first from Brock is, I can't see here, do we have anyone from Brock?
I'm here, Mr. Mayor. Kristen Smith from Brock.
Kristen, if you could give us an update regarding the fall semester preparation.
I certainly can, and I apologize that my camera isn't working, but I do want to tell you that I'm joining this call from downtown Thorold. We have the Wellness Day happening at Brock.
All right.
So I'm at Chef and Bub actually right now in a quiet space.
That's awesome.
And we have 50 employees from Brock participating with local businesses downtown as part of Wellness Day. So I wanted to note that this morning that we're showcasing downtown Thorold to our staff and faculty on campus.
Awesome. Awesome, Kristen.
Yeah, and second to that, I did want to do a gratitude thank you to Danny and his team for collaborating with our campus safety services at Wednesday's market launch in downtown Thorold at Beaver Dams Park. It was great to have all of our uniform folks, including staff from campus safety representing at the market on Wednesday. So thank you, Danny, for coordinating that. Okay, I will move on to September. So we are preparing for students to return over the Labor Day weekend. And the university will have new programming happening on Saturday, September the 5th and Sunday, September the 6th, which we are calling Welcome Weekend. And so we plan to have in Jubilee Courtyard on campus, local food trucks. So I'm working with some local businesses to be there, including Thorold businesses. Live music and a space for students to feel welcome. So I also have a meeting scheduled with Deanna Graham, your new economic development manager, to discuss how we can showcase the city of Thorold as well, so that families know that their students are in good hands once they move their students into residence or off campus, that they're in good hands in Niagara. So that is happening September 5th and 6th. On our campus, students are moving in. So this is the date where students are moving on campus, and our off-campus students would obviously have the opportunity to move in as of September 1st. And we're hoping to gather them on campus for that weekend as well. And then throughout that week, we have various programming that's happening to welcome students. And then on that Saturday, September the 12th, Brock Cares is taking place. So once again, we'll have greetings from yourself, the mayor, both from St. Catharines and Thorold, as well as the Welcome Wagon campaign. So I'm pleased to extend an invitation to everyone that's part of this working group to join us on September the 12th. It's typically, we have lunch at 11 and we head out into the community around noon. And my colleague Ariane will be sending out invitations to that in the next week or two to confirm that detail, to make sure that staff are represented. So we're looking to have good presence in the community neighborhoods that are student dense in population, as well as community projects. So volunteering, if anyone watching this or in council chambers today has projects that they could use Brock volunteers to mobilize, that will be on Saturday, September the 12th. We are still looking for projects. So certainly beautification projects. We'll be working with the downtown BIA as well to take on some projects in the downtown area. But it is open to any organization who's looking to utilize student volunteers on that day, September 12th.
That's awesome, Kristen. And when's our last community market, Councillor Didovitis? Is it the 12th or is it the 6th? 6th? Okay. So our last community market is a matinee. It's a Saturday from usually around noon till 4 or something like that. So we'll make sure that everybody's aware of that as well, Kristen.
That would be great. And certainly if we had presence from the city, we could invite people, once their students are settled in on campus to head down into downtown Thorold as well, if families before they head home, if they're moving in their students that weekend.
That's great. Is there anything else, or is that?
That's all from me. Thank you. And I'm happy to answer any questions that folks may have.
Yeah. And the other thing, prior to all that, the working group will be meeting and, which they do as well, to make sure everything's in place and we're all prepared. So Niagara College, who's here from Niagara College? Is there anyone?
I'm here, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
I won't take that personally.
You don't take that personally, please.
Hish Clifford.
Okay, Hish, welcome. And do you have anything to talk about regarding fall semester preparation?
Well, I don't speak on behalf of the college, but regarding our student association, we're limited in the updates there. We've communicated with the college. There's nothing that was brought to our attention or to concern. In terms of our residents move in and move out project for the city of Thorold, that's been put on hold from what I understand. And if anything comes up, we will let you know.
We appreciate that, and we look forward to working with you. Michelle, do you have anything from a management or staff perspective?
For the student engagement side, oops. Yeah, on the student engagement side, we're working on the schedule of events for the fall. It's a late start with Labor Day being so late in the calendar this year, so we'll get everything updated as we can.
Appreciate that, and again, as we get closer, the working group will be getting together as well. From the police perspective, Sarah?
Good morning, through you, Mayor. Nothing from the police.
Everything's been pretty good?
Yes, sir.
That's what I like to hear. Keep up the good work. And from our staff, Danny, do you have anything? I know you're constantly working on making sure that we have coverage and that we're patrolling different areas, if you want to comment.
Yes, through you, Mayor. We are prepared for the fall semester. I'll be working closely with Kristen, her team, our partnering agencies. We'll have our officers out and about patrolling days, evenings, and provide education as necessary. So
and you will be involved in the Brock Cares Welcome Wagon.
Yes,
well.
Kristen, I'll have you send the request, and I'll make sure I have my team attend.
Okay, appreciate that. Okay, so I know that I brought this up on the agenda just to make sure we're always, ready and we do the work. I know we do the work, but it's always good to make sure that we're focused and we continue to move in that direction. Up next, I have Waste Management update, and Catherine, the Director of Waste Management from the region, I see she's online. And Catherine, do you have anything to say? And it could be overall, it could be talking about moving in and different communication strategy.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Mayor, and good morning to everyone. I just want to note that I also have Mariano Singsong on the line. He's our Associate Director of Waste Collection and Diversion Operations, and a lot of the work that we do with off-campus student housing is done out of his group and with his team. So I've asked him to join us today, and he will be joining future meetings as well. So in the agenda package, we did provide another report which covers the period from February of this year to May. I'll just highlight a couple of things. So we continue to work with our partners, the city, Niagara College, Brock University, on outreach and attending events. And within the memo, it lists the activities that we've done prior to the students leaving for their summer break. In terms of moving forward and looking ahead for the fall term, we're going to participate in the International Student Welcome event. We'll also participate in the Brock Welcome Wagon and student orientation events in September. Every year we distribute information to the off-campus housing that we are aware of. We have a database and we continue to update that database, as well as we send a letter off to the landlords of those properties just to advise them of the proper waste management practices and to provide them links to either our website or our app, and just continue to provide that information. And we'll continue to collaborate with our off-campus living houses to promote proper waste management practices. I will note that Amber Schmucker, who was our education engagement coordinator, is off on paternity leave. So Matthew Jung, is filling in for her. And I think if the folks on this committee need his information, we can send that through to Justin to circulate to folks that need it. The other thing, lastly, is that we will continue to have staff presence within the areas where we know there's off-campus housing. We spend a lot of time in those areas throughout the year, but starting in the fall, we'll have more of a presence in that area. Also, in our report, Appendix C gives a bit of an outline of some of the work and results from our monitoring in the student area. And again, that focuses on the term from February 2026 to May. It is interesting that we are able to resolve our issues or any issues within that area within 2 days, about 97% of the calls. There are a couple that have extended beyond that. As I said, we do spend a great amount of time in that area. So when we look at that time frame, we've spent about 34 days within that time frame of February to May within the area, which represents about 40%. And so I think just having a presence in that area and talking to students, what I've seen anyways over the last few years, certainly making a difference. And I think that's my report for today, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, and like I said, I know you were at our Earth Day event. They had the a booth set up, but there might be opportunities, and you may already be engaged to do something on one of our market nights or our Canada Day weekend, or maybe even market night when it gets closer to the move-in time.
And I actually just received word from Matthew that we actually are submitted application for Canada Day, and they're organizing to attend the Active Living Fair at the Thorold Center on July the 19th. So wherever we can be, and when we have resources available, we'll certainly have a presence.
I appreciate that. Thanks so much, Catherine. And now I'm going to move on to city website, and I'll call on Natalie to provide an update and any information regarding the website, because this is an important instrument that we use to get communication out. So go ahead, Natalie.
Through you, Mr. Mayor. Good morning, everybody. I'm here to present the new website that we've just launched. So as the population in Thorold continues to grow and we become more diverse, we've launched a new city website for our residents, including the students, that is compliant with Accessibility for Ontarians with Disabilities Act. So it's AODA compliant. It's responsive to multiple screen sizes. I'm not going to click on it yet. Okay, yeah. Next screen, please. Nope. Ahead of that. You went ahead one. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have included infographics on the home page for ease of searching, which lead directly to our services. We are using clear, plain language to explain our services. The chosen font, Arial, is web-friendly, clean, and legible in size on a white background for those with vision impairment. We rearrange content alphabetically with fewer drop-down menus and are labeling all images for accessible programs to dictate content properly. As I mentioned before, it's a responsive web design, so the site seamlessly resizes and rearranges content to provide optimal user-friendly experience across all screen sizes. So if you want to grab your phones, for those here in the room or at home, you can check it out and try navigating it with the sidebar section menus as you go through. Okay, next slide. Can you go up one, like to the big, the very, okay, and then click on the city website? Yeah. This is the website in all its glory. So you can see the infographics on the homepage that I just talked about, and they lead to the most searched items through the city of Thorold. If you want to scroll down, please. We have some images there that are linked to our different areas that are also important to exploring Thorold. Scroll down, please. I'll go into more detail on that in my next slide. We have some quick hits for people when they're on their phone or on the laptop to go to the different areas on the website, find them quickly. If you scroll down, we have all our news featured there with some large images and highlighting any of the news articles that we feel are important to highlight. Scroll down. It's also linked to our online events calendar. So for instance, our Thorold Community Market, all the details are there weekly, every Wednesday, and our upcoming Canada Day events. Okay, we can go back to the presentation. And then go to the third, yep. So PDFs are being made searchable through tagging. Okay. So that it's easier to locate specific information within our website. So staff who manages the content on the website in the back end are being trained to make PDFs accessible. And once all our bylaw PDFs are accessible, we will be adding a new search feature within the bylaw section so that residents and students can search for specific bylaws that pertain to their situation. So it's own little search menu in there. If you click to it now, to the bylaw section, we currently have the most frequently requested bylaws listed in there. They've been made accessible already, all of these PDFs, and went through with a fine-tooth comb. Let's go back to the presentation. And then the next slide. Our two other city websites, Let's Talk Thorold, which engineering uses to showcase their projects, and Thorold Tourism, which economic development uses to showcase Thorold. They're both linked to this new city website on the homepage where the photos were. I'll show, we can go back to that later. We've moved content from the original Heritage Thorold website on direction from the Heritage Advisory Committee, and all of this information has been integrated into the city website in 2 sections. If you want to click the first one, it's located in the building, business, and development. No, yeah. So that's one area where the Heritage landed on the website. We chunked it out under this umbrella, Development Services, and then go back to presentation. And then the other area is under Recreation and Culture. So we divided up the content where we felt it was best suited on the website. Okay. Presentation. All of the content is currently being reviewed by our Economic Development Services and the Heritage Advisory Committee to ensure that it's accurate. And once we get the green light, we will be taking down the original Heritage Thorold website because it'll be all integrated into our City of Thorold website. So, I think, yep. And something exciting that's happening in the background, it's coming soon. We're building a new interactive city map that will highlight all our assets with photos and descriptions. You can see some of the assets that will be highlighted there in the bulleted list. Once complete, they will be linked through the map infographic currently on the home page. Sorry, I'm getting some feedback. I apologize for that. If you click on the home page, back to the link. Yeah. So right now we have, if you click on Heritage Map, it links to our interactive walking tours for heritage properties. We will be replacing that with the city assets map when it's completed on the home page. If you go back to the home page, please, where you were. Yeah. And then go just to the home. It's the one tab in. You got it. And then scroll down a little bit. Okay, so I just want to point out I had mentioned the link to Thorold Tourism. So if you're on the home page and you click the image of downtown Thorold, there's Thorold Tourism. It goes right to our tourism website. So it's all in one location for people, and then that links back to our City of Thorold corporate website where more information lives. So if you go back to the home page again, if you click on construction projects, because that's how residents would search for things, it leads to Let's Talk Thorold. And all of our city projects are located there and updated daily. And that is about it. That's all the work that's being done, more to come. We're excited with the launch. I thought I'd let everyone know, since with the students coming in the fall, it'll be something for them.
Natalie, where is the page we had for the students? Do we still have that?
Oh yeah, it's still there.
How do we access it? Can we
If you
show
go to the
how
home
we
page?
access that?
The City of Thorold. Yeah, you got it. It's under Home, Property, and Utilities, I believe. No, sorry, Recreation, Culture, and Community, Students in there.
Okay.
It used to be under the other umbrella, but we moved it under Recreation, Culture, and Community because that's where all our events.
Can we make sure that gets passed on to Niagara College and to Brock so they can, I think we need to make sure that the students know how to access that.
Sure, yeah, of course. And are there any other questions?
Any other questions? Councillor Sentence, go ahead.
Through you, Mr. Mayor, great job. It's a long time coming. I think you can just, like, I've been on it a little bit. I know everything's not there, but you can type in that search bar too.
Yeah,
Probably
you can search, exactly.
Yeah.
Just literally put students in the search bar and it will come up.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank
Anyone
you.
else? Okay, thank you so much, and thank you for
Yes.
the presentation. Oh, Mark, did you have a question?
It's just something to think about. it's wonderful, Natalie. I wouldn't have any, but you might want to bump out or pop up visitors to the city, and then you could have a student link, because if I'm a student and I'm coming in, I have to find it. I might not look for it too hard, but if it's right there, so you have like visitors to Thorold, like from the top menu there, that might be helpful. That's just a suggestion. It's nothing that.
Okay, so I think that's been taken into consideration.
Thank you.
Now we're on to Thorold Community Market, and I have Danny up first. Did you have comments to make regarding the market?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, thank you. Just I want to take a brief moment to recognize the success of our Touch a Truck event that took place on the 17th at Beaver Dams Park. On behalf of Bylaw Services and the City of Thorold, I want to thank our partners from Animal Control, Fire Services, NRP, Brock University Special Constables for taking the time out of their busy schedules to come out and spend the afternoon with us in the community. I'm happy to announce we had over 500 visitors throughout the afternoon, and it was really great to see many families stopping by, checking out the vehicles, the equipment, asking questions, learning a bit more about what everyone does, and taking part in the games and the activities. Most importantly, thank you to all the residents who came out and supported the event. Their engagement really made the day what it was. I just want to showcase some Thorold merchandise that the visitors were able to win. We have these Thorold, City of Thorold water bottles. We have these awesome keychain flashlights and the City of Thorold bylaw flashes. So some
Everybody's
of the
gonna put that on now and say they're
yes, the kids were sticking them on their helmets, on their arms, and how you win by simply coloring this City of Thorold custom-made coloring book. Ultimately, at the end, everyone was a winner, but the kids had an awesome time, and I was truly surprised that we had a huge turnout. So really, events like this are a great way to connect with the community in positive and relaxed setting, and we look forward to doing more of that in the near future.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate that. And it's initiatives like this to bring the community together, which we're starting to see that growth with the market, with our Canada Day, and that's what it's all about. Councillor Didovitis, do you have any comments regarding the market? I know we got a great slate of entertainment coming up.
Oh, I think this is going to be the best year ever, and like more and more of the community's coming out and they recognize how important it is to Thorold. And so many people from not just Thorold, from the BIA aspect. I meet people there from Niagara Falls, St. Catharines, and they all say the same thing. The best park in Niagara is the Battle of Beaver Dams Park. So that's great to hear.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to every week, every Wednesday. So this Wednesday, just to let people know, we'll be honoring the Thorold Reed Band, as well as we have other entertainment as well in the Circle, yep. Correct?
By design, yes.
By design will be in the Circle, and then the Thorold Reed Band comes out. But I don't know if a lot of people realize this year is the 175th anniversary of the Thorold Reed Band. It's the oldest continuously running reed band in Canada. And so we'll be making a presentation to them around 6:30 to recognize 175 years. So pretty impressive. So now we're going to move into round table, and I'm going to start over here with Mark. And Mark, if you have anything for round table, you're up.
I don't have anything. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councillor Didovitis.
Yes. This fall semester is going to be very sad for me in a way, and exciting. 38 years of being in a relationship with Niagara College, Brock University, the police, working together. We had a great relationship. Every year I look forward to, entertaining 5,000 people minimum in a 2-week period that come to Thorold. We showcase Thorold, and we won't be doing that this year, but I want to say thank you to the staff, the students, faculty for the support and working together with you for nearly 4 decades. It was really special. And we were in Maclean's magazine. They would say to the students for Brock and Niagara College, to go to one place you have to go in Niagara is the Moose and Goose Front 54 in Thorold. And that was big for Thorold because we're in a magazine that goes right across Canada and talking about our little city. And I'm really proud of the impact we did for the students and the relationships we built over those 40 years, and wish you all the success for this fall semester.
Thank you, Counselor. Appreciate that. And Sarah from the NRPS, is there anything you have to say, or other than we're looking forward to continuing to have that great relationship and continued success? But what do you have to say?
I have nothing, Mayor, but yes, I too agree with your comments there that we continue to have a great relationship.
And that community policing initiative is really, the residents really appreciate that and really appreciate to see the officers out and engaging with the community. I think that pays wonderful dividends.
I completely agree. Mike and Taylor are doing a great job here.
Yeah.
To work with Fire and Danny at Bylaw and yeah, continue that relationship.
Thank you. Justin, do you have anything to add? Natalie?
No, I'm good. Thank you so much.
Thanks for your presentation. Danny? No, you're always under the gun, you know that.
Always. But I echo what Sarah says. I truly appreciate your commitment and assistance throughout this throughout the year, and we continue to work together. And I am looking forward to the fall semester.
Thank you so much, Gary. You got to have something for us.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'd like to share my disappointment in the May 1st article in the paper about garbage in Winterberry. I mean, to be fair, we've had extraordinary weather, wind 60 miles an hour. It's crazy how much wind we've had all year. And I know I see garbage, like our garbage day is tomorrow. I expect to pick up half a basket of garbage that blows down the street. And it's not only the students. The breaking of the trees and vapes, I've got to assume that the older people aren't doing that, but the article really wasn't, and it was bad. I mean, I remember I drive down that street just to see what's going on. Today, it's clean. It's you won't see any garbage. But that article really didn't, I mean, I understand the people being frustrated, because it is frustrating when you get up in the morning and first thing you got to do is pick up garbage all over the place. The recycling boxes, the newer ones now are a little bigger.
Deeper.
They hold a little more, but they blow over pretty easy. And people tend to pile them up to the point that they just tip over and now that garbage goes flying. I see the bylaw guys there in my area, Winterberry, that whole area, Juneberry. They're there. I see them at least 3-4 times a week. Now, can they go out and issue a warning or a fine or whatever comes? I guys imagine your warning would come first, but can they be proactive or do they wait for somebody to complain?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, we can be proactive. With regards to the article, just to comment, after the article came out, I did ensure that we proactively addressed almost 40 properties to achieve compliance. Yes, it was very windy. In addition to that, the storage of garbage and receptacles is supposed to be in the rear yards, not in the front. I believe that's going to eliminate some of those issues. What I will ensure is that we conduct proactive enforcement in the area and notify all the residents to maintain their receptacles in the rear yards to prevent the garbage blowing. And yes, we do have proactive patrols, keeping in mind that we do have a large area to cover in the city and limited resources, but I can ensure we have some additional patrols in the area.
No, I mean, I'm not saying anything about your patrols because I see your guys all the time. Like I said, 3-4 times a week I see them driving around my area, which is the Winterberry area. But it just kind of bugged me to see that article, and it really wasn't fair because we've had extraordinary wind days.
I'm
But-
happy you brought that up because I agreed 100% with what you're saying. It wasn't just wind, but it was the wet conditions to get in behind there and clean. And once the conditions were conducive to doing it, our staff went in there and cleaned the whole area.
Oh, it looks great now.
But I'm happy you brought that up because I agree that it wasn't fair because that wasn't the whole story.
No,
right? You
no.
know, Gary.
So that's all I have. And you know what? Everything's been really quiet. It's
Well, I appreciate
really
that.
good. Sure.
If you want to hear what's really going on over there, Gary knows, believe me. And I appreciate your involvement with this committee and bringing points forward, not only at meetings, but in between meetings. So thank you so much, Gary. Councillor Sentence. Oh, did you have something?
I think Catherine has her.
Oh, Catherine, I'm gonna come around to you, don't worry. I know you want to comment on that now, though? No, I see your
I
hand.
can wait. All I wanted to say, Mr. Mayor, was I can express that the region was not happy about that article as well, and we really tried to get an idea of what the reporter was looking for, and so when it came out, we were quite disappointed. But I just wanted to share that as well.
I appreciate that. Councillor Sentence, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Through you, just to comment on that. Sometimes, and I'm guilty of it too, if I got to work the next day, I put the garbage out the night before, and then a windstorm kicks up. You know what I mean? Like it's tough to predict. So, good work for everybody. Natalie, Danny, thank you for everything. I know I drive you crazy, Danny, but appreciate it. I have two questions.
Yep, go ahead.
One for Catherine. Catherine, while I have you here, some people have asked me about the app and it not working because I love that app. Has there been any issues on your side?
There we go.
Through the mayor, no, I'm not aware of, but I can certainly follow up with the staff on that and send out a quick email to the group afterwards.
Okay, they can't seem to get to the calendar. So if it was me, I would understand, but it's other people who know what they're doing, so.
Okay, well, I'll send out a message and maybe before the end of the meeting, I'll have an answer for you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
And my second question would be for Sarah, if you know. Downtown, is there anywhere, so I don't have to bother Officer Mike or Taylor at our BIA meeting Thursday, are they still looking at a camera system down there?
Through you, Mayor. Yes, I've actually talked to Mike about that maybe within the last couple weeks because I was curious about the same. I think that we had things in place maybe close to a year ago that I thought they would be in place. But yes, that's still something that we're looking into, and maybe we can take this offline and maybe get the ball rolling a little bit quicker. But Mike, bother Mike and Taylor at the BIA meeting as well.
I do. They're great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, Michelle.
I don't have any questions, sir, but I was just going to say, this is my first series of sessions sitting at this table, and I really enjoy the conversations. I enjoy everyone's approach to community building and the whole purpose of Town and Gown. So thank you for including me.
Well, thank you for being part of it. We really appreciate it. Online, I've got Hish. Hish, did you have anything that you want to add?
No, nothing to add, but we do appreciate being part of these conversations from the student perspective. That allows us to have a say and also, I guess, also be decision makers. So we feel more empowered that way and are grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you. I've got Catherine, did you have anything, or Mariana from the waste management side?
I don't, Mr. Mayor. Again, just want to reiterate what other folks are saying around the table. Appreciate being part of the group and enjoy the conversation, the collaborative approach to addressing some of the issues that we have. And just want to wish everyone a fun and safe summer.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate your commitment and involvement from the waste management side. Kristen from Brock U.
Yes, I have one other update I didn't share in the initial preparations for fall. We do have the Brock Student Local Guide, which is a booklet that is included in the Welcome Wagon bag. So we have opportunities for local businesses or services. So last year, for example, we had the library and the TCAG put in an ad letting students know about the services that are available. So I just wanted to make folks on this call and who might be watching this meeting aware of the resources that if they'd like to get their services out to students, they can do that through the Brock Student Local Guide or through the Welcome Wagon itself. I know there's a number of community partners who already contribute to the welcome bags, and my colleague Ariane will be in touch about that. But I did want to highlight the Brock Student Local Guide as another opportunity for folks in Thorold.
I appreciate that.
And thank you again for partnership. Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's a good point to bring forward. And Natalie, maybe you can work on the communication side for their booklet as well. Kaylee.
Hi, everyone. I don't have much to update on. Our team here at BUSU is just working away at getting events ready for September. So a lot of planning happening, just like everybody else. If anybody is interested in seeing what we've got planned, you can head over to brockbusu.ca and check on the Badger Fest link. The events are going to start to be posted soon. That's all.
Thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee's from BUSU, and if there's anything we can help you with, Natalie's there. If there's anything you need communicated, we'd be pleased to work with you.
That's great. Thanks so much.
Amika.
Hi, Mr. Mayor, from the GSA here at Brock University. We have no updates at this moment, but we just want to say thank you for including us in the meeting, and we look forward to working with you for the rest of the year.
And we always look forward to working with you. That's the graduate students group at Brock, and thank you for being part of this. Marcia. Is Marcia there? I don't hear. We'll come back and see after. Mike from Thorold Fire and Emergency Services, our Deputy Chief. Mike, do you have anything to add?
Mr. Mayor, no updates from Fire Services, but again, we appreciate being involved through these meetings, so thank you very much. And we also hope everyone has a nice summer.
And thank you, Mike. And I know you work closely with our bylaw and the working group, and we appreciate that approach, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Absolutely, thanks.
Nicholas, do you have anything from the Clerk's Department?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, nothing specific, but again, just thank everyone here for your engagement and your contribution to this group and all the work that goes into making the Town and Gown Committee work and the community as well. And enjoy the summer. I'll see hopefully a lot of you in the next council term.
Thank you so much, Nicholas. Nicholas is our clerk, city clerk. Is there anyone else? Did you have anything else to add, Catherine?
Yes, I just received a message from staff. It appears the Waste app is working. So if anyone on the committee is receiving calls from residents who are having some difficulty, just let me know and we can take some immediate action then and look into it. But right now it seems to be working, including the calendar.
Okay, thank you. And Councillor Sentence, you can follow up on that. That's great. Anyone I missed here? Marcia, are you there? No? Okay. The only thing that I want to add is I appreciate the work of everyone. I appreciate everybody working together. We've seen the results of our work, but the one thing we have to remember is we got to continue doing the work and moving forward, because that's why we've been successful. And this will be our last meeting. The next meeting will be with the new council. But we will meet if it's required. We'll call a special meeting, but the working group behind the scenes will also be working to make sure preparations are in place for what's required. So once again, I want to thank everybody, and let's keep working the way we are, and let's keep doing the work because it's so important in our community. So thank you all. It's much appreciated. Okay. So there being no further business, this meeting is hereby adjourned at 11:17 a.m. Thanks so much, everyone.